Yahuah's children, Yisrael, the 12 tribes, and the hatred of nations, to the seekers of the truth. Yahuah, the creator of heaven and earth, in his infinite wisdom, chose a peculiar people for himself, a set-apart nation that would bear his name, walk in his ways, and declare his truth to the world. These people are Yisrael, descendants of the 12 tribes, born of the patriarch Jacob, whose name was changed to Yisrael after wrestling with the messenger of Yahuah, Genesis 32-28. Yisrael was not chosen because of greatness in number, strength, or wealth, but because of Yahuah's love and faithfulness to his covenant with Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Deuteronomy 7-9. As a covenant people, Yisrael was called to be a light to the nations, proclaiming Yahuah's commandments and living in obedience to his divine laws. However, this divine calling came with great trials. The hatred of all nations. Yahushua Mashiach, who is called Jesus the Messiah, warned, "And you will be hated by all for my name's sake. But he who endures to the end will be saved." Matthew 10:22. This prophecy speaks directly to Yahuah's covenant people, those who uphold his truth and refuse to conform to the world. Throughout history, the 12 tribes of Yisrael have experienced relentless persecution, exile, and oppression. Why? Because Yisrael's existence as a testimony of Yahuah's sovereignty disrupts the enemy's agenda. The world system, ruled by powers of darkness, despises Yisrael's obedience to Yahuah's commandments, which stand in opposition to sin and idolatry. In modern times, this hatred is still evident. Those who identify as spiritual Yisrael, walking in Torah and following Yahushua, often face ridicule, discrimination, and rejection. This fulfills the words of Deuteronomy 28-37, "And you shall become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword among all nations where Yahuah will drive you." The 12 tribes scattered among the nations. The 12 tribes, Reuben, Simeon, Levi, Judah, Issachar, Zebulun, Dan, Naphtali, Gad, Asher, Joseph, and Benjamin were scattered among the nations due to their disobedience to Yahuah's commandments, Deuteronomy 28-64. Yet, Yahuah promised to regather his people in the latter days, Ezekiel 37-21-23. This regathering is not just physical but spiritual. Yahuah is awakening his children worldwide, calling them to return to his Torah, his statutes, and his covenant. The awakening of Yisrael is shaking the foundations of the world as Yahuah's truth shines brighter in the darkness. Why the nations hate Yisrael. The hatred of Yisrael stems from its divine identity and purpose. To be Yahuah's chosen is to live a life of holiness, rejecting the ways of the world. This sets Yisrael apart, igniting spiritual warfare. The nations are influenced by the enemy, who despises Yahuah and seeks to destroy his people. Yahushua reminded us, "If the world hates you, know that it hated me before it hated you." John 15:18. The hatred directed at Yisrael is ultimately hatred for Yahuah and his righteous kingdom, enduring to the end. Despite the hatred, Yisrael's destiny is sealed in Yahuah's promises. The trials we face refine us and prepare us for the coming kingdom. As seekers of the truth, we must stand firm, remembering Yahushua's words in Matthew 5:10-12. "Blessed are those who are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are you when they revile and persecute you, and say all kinds of evil against you falsely for my sake. Rejoice and be exceedingly glad, for great is your reward in heaven." Let us remain steadfast, walking in the truth of Yahuah's word, and encourage one another as we endure the challenges of being his chosen people. Yahuah will gather his scattered children, restore the 12 tribes, and establish his kingdom on earth. To all seekers of the truth, know this: Yahuah's love for Yisrael is everlasting, and his covenant is unbreakable. Though we may be hated by nations, we are cherished by our Father in heaven. May Yahuah guide you and strengthen you as you walk in his truth. With love and shalom. Divina Gloria Yisrael.